Moscow Live broadcast briefing September the 21st. First, a new round of attacks on the whistleblower movement and the new federal state of China has begun. People who came out against the Himalaya Global Alliance (HGA) must fit the following three profiles: almost no friend or normal life, poor or physically and mentally unhealthy, selfish, picky, arrogant personality. This attack on HGA and Changdao brother is driven by great force, but the whistleblower movement will not be successful without going through this. We are not afraid of anyone's challenge. Second, the loss of 30 million Himalaya coins has nothing to do with Lao Ban Zhang and Changdao brother and the Himalaya Global Alliance. The fundamental problem is that somebody is not serious about the final process of the transaction, registration, etc. Many people who made the registration but failed to complete the transaction, as well as the negligence and the dereliction of the duty in the HCN-related works. Nevertheless, Moscow will take full responsibility for the unfavorable coordination at that time, which resulted in an account associated with the 30 million sealed HCN being cleared and failed to transfer to the HGA's account. Third, no one can stop Himalaya Coin from entering the U.S. market. Without the 100% KYC and the investment from multiple fund platforms, it is impossible for HCN to meet SEC's requirements. To fit within the scope of securities and investments, comply with the financial law arm jurisdiction of the U.S. dollars. Having met those two regulatory conditions, it will definitely be able to list it and circulate it in U.S., followed by the Canada and Japan. Fourth, many Chinese has been brainwashed by the Chinese Communist Party for more than 70 years to produce stupid ideas, believing that the government and administrators works for the people, so they should serve the individuals. The Japanese, on the other hand, believe that the Japanese government works for the country, not for the specific individuals, so individuals should not bother other people or the government. The relationship between the Himalaya Global Alliance Committee and the fellow fighters are based on mutual respect and the mission of exterminating CCP together. The members of the HGAC were spontaneous volunteers, an organization that serve fellow fighters and carry out the task of exterminating the CCP. Fifth, the Chinese Communist Party has used military exercises and military cooperation programs to ship many weapons to Russia, which made it de facto to take part in the war. What Li Zhanshu said about the support by coordinated action establishes that Russia and Communist China are in a life and death relationship. The West is preparing sanctions against the officials and businessmen of the CCP and the decoupling of technology, economy, and finance. Sixth, after Moscow revealed the news that Putin has an anal illness in an advanced stage of the anal squamous cell carcinoma, the reaction of the countries all over the world were even greater than expected. The possibility of a nuclear war depends on Putin's health condition, the international situation, and whether there is another internal power to stop Putin's madness. Moscow's biggest concern is the proliferation of the nuclear power plants in Ukraine, but this war is now Putin's illness to decide. Seventh, the old photos Miles shared recently are not just for storytelling, but to share his real experience of upbringing, the joys and sorrows in the past.